What's going on, you guys? You know, Ain't No Pantry. Today I am with Ain't No Toxic.
Hello.
And Lethal or whatever.
Whatever,
yeah. I've been a part of the org since we started, you know.
Hey, you left for those couple hours, you know what I'm saying?
10 days. 10 days I left.
Dude, I actually feel kind of bad for that because, like, I mean,
I was in my mind, my head was in a horrible space.
I get it. Listen, Lethal, I get it. Anyways, you know, you guys can go ahead and see all of our links in the description. Make sure you guys definitely go ahead and check out the merch store. I guess you could check out ours too, but, you know, definitely check out that merch store.
facts.
So, all right. Now, Tommy Lethal. I don't really know if you guys know about a lot of our plans for this year.
Lethal? That's good.
Tommy Lethal, Daniel Toxic, you know. You know, I be talking to Daniel a lot more than I talk to you. We work the same work schedule. It don't work so much.
That reminds me. When I was editing the what was it? Oh, I think it was the acted out video when Mixon did the intro, and he said everybody's name except you, Raina, and you were so butthurt about that.
I was like,
it was
bro.
So funny. You're like, wow, you're gonna say everybody's name except me?
I know. I was just pantry. I was like.
Yeah, and then later in the video, I was like, I said your name like Pantry too, and I was like, sorry, Raina.
It's funny though, because like I don't actually care. I thought it was just funny that he said everyone's name and then he's like, yeah, Pantry. I was like,
okay.
rude.
That hurts.
But anyways, you know, kind of perfect because touching base and, you know, talking about editing and shit like that. This year, you know, really being on that schedule to get out content on a weekly, instead of last year about how we kind of were just doing like a video here and there. Maybe if we're lucky, we'd do one every 2 months. You know what I mean? Like definitely just trying to step it up this year, trying to put out some good things and being consistent. Yeah. The biggest thing is just trying to get that consistency down. And so on.
We have. Oh, go ahead, Tommy.
My bad. Like, look, so, like, I'm looking at the videos now. We had, guess that video game gun sound 4 months ago, and then we made a video 1 month ago. So that was a 3-month gap right there.
Yeah, we're trying to definitely get on that consistent schedule for this year.
But now we've gotten 4 videos out in the past month.
See, exactly. That's what we're trying to, at like minimum. You know what I mean? Like, we definitely want to be doing like 2 a week and things of that sort. I think, Daniel, we discussed like Mondays and Fridays.
Yeah. And that's the reason why, like, I'm glad you brought that up because we got to either rename the podcast series or also upload on Sundays because that was the point of the name, the SunCast, because those were supposed to go up on Sundays. So I don't know if we want to just upload podcasts on Sundays or if we want to rename it or something, but we'll have to figure that out.
That's for later discussion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Going off of what I'm so excited for 2023 because I can see that this is going to be one of our bigger years. There's a lot that I can't discuss right now with y'all, but
it's a secret.
But there's a lot going on. You guys may have seen, but I can't talk about it publicly yet. But we have a lot going on. We have content with we're gonna work on that consistent upload schedule. We have different series coming out, series that we tried to do in the past that didn't pan out. That's coming back in full force. We got a lot of new faces coming in.
So many new faces. It's insane, but it's great.
Yeah.
You know, like all at the same exact time. It's amazing. I'm excited.
There's a lot of people.
There is, yeah. And one of the things that really makes me happy is, for example, yesterday, he's not here yet, but he's about to come in for a position. And at first, he changed his mind because he got a little cold feet, and he wanted to kind of hold off on it because he was starting a new job, didn't know if he'd be able to be, committed to it.
You know, you're filling out a new job, you gotta.
Right, completely understandable. But the thing that makes me so happy is I was laying in bed one morning, and he messaged me and he was like, "Look, I was watching."
Come on over. We can snuggle.
Yeah, right. No. He was like, "Look, I was watching some of y'all's content. I love what you guys are doing. I want to be a part of it. So I'm gonna make it work." And so he's coming. And that's one thing that I really like to see, because people notice what we're doing, notice our potential, and want to be a part of something. So
yeah, I have no clue who you guys are talking about.
I don't even think I know who we're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. Nobody knows who I'm talking about except HR.
Ooh.
But he's coming in, and not only that, but also, yes, you do know him. Yeah.
Like from a long time ago, or like?
No. Pretty.
It don't matter. We're about to find out anyhow. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
HR already gave him. HR already gave him the clear. He's good to go. I just gotta invite him and stuff like that.
Kind of stuff.
Yeah. Other than that, esports, like we discussed the content department. Our esports department's popping off. It came to a bad kind of a place for just a little bit, and that usually is gonna happen, especially with us being small. Like if we were already established and everybody knew about us, then we would have a wider variety of a pick when it comes to like players. But once the season ends, as of right now, people either stay or they go. And if they go, then like I said, we don't have like a pro list of free agents that we can choose from. So that's why that happened, but we're building it back up before season start back. We have a new team coming soon, which I want to announce to the audience. If you're not in our Discord, check the link in the description. Go join our Discord, because they're typically the first people to hear about news and announcements. So I gave some spoilers. I gave some spoilers in the Discord. Yeah, the hints. Yeah, exactly. In the Discord of a new team that we're bringing in for esports, which I'm kind of excited. It's something we've never tried before. I've never even really looked at it before, but they have a pretty big esports scene.
I'm pretty sure we discussed it a while back.
I may have.
Like a good game. I remember we was talking about it. They were like, nah, we wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but anyway, so there's a lot to come. I said it in the 3-year anniversary video that I posted. We already told you content. There's gonna be lots of content.
Yes.
Series. There's gonna be stuff on esports teams. There's gonna be hopefully, and one thing that I'm really a big goal of mine for 2023 is to post tons of content, whether it be our content creators posting like entertaining stuff, introducing skits for new people coming in.
I mean, even just getting like I was kind of talking about with you, Daniel, just getting clips and stuff sent from our esports, even just making like game clips, compilations, or things like that. Just as long as we're consistently putting out stuff, like that's what I'm most excited for. I mean, of course, I'm like excited to record content. Like that's my entire thing. But like even just in general, like I love being able to see like the esports stuff that we're doing. Even though like I'm not really into like all that, it's a lot. There's a lot of options for people to like look at and see.
Yeah.
For like the plans, I should say.
And it's very exciting that we're doing a podcast again. I love recording podcasts.
I do too. It's my favorite.
Yeah, I'm a talker. It doesn't require a lot of okay, calm down, guys. It doesn't require a lot of editing. For the most part, it's pretty dry. And I just get to sit here and talk to you guys, which I like to do anyway.
We do a lot.
Yeah.
Especially the three of us.
Oh yeah, 100%. One thing that I'm sad about is with so many new faces, I'm probably won't be able to be in as much content, but that's okay. You know.
We'll always come full circle. We'll always try to get you in when we can, But the thing is more people, you're gonna have a lot more to do. So like,
that's right.
It's a whole thing. But we'll figure it out.
You guys will see me though. You'll see me a little often.
Yeah. So, can we announce that yet? Nah. We'll save that for later. But anyway, regardless, there's a lot of cool things. I've been swamped with meetings and strategic planning and everything ever since New Year's happened. Right after that New Year's meetup when we did the New Year's vlog.
Go check it out, by the way.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Listen, big brain idea right now. We're gonna be together in April. Vlog it up, bro. Vlog it up. Vlog as much as we can. Like, I'm talking every time we record one clip, freaking put it in the drive so we're not trying to rush to do it later on. Like, I want to be proactive. Like, I want to be taking pictures. I want to be taking a lot of stuff. Because, like, that's the only thing that was kind of upsetting, like, when we did the 3 years. We didn't have that much to put into it, like, we were kind of struggling to find clips or anything like that. So, like, I definitely want to, this year, anytime, like, more people meet up, like, from the org, like, just trying to, like, at least vlog it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And plus, we had, oh, my bad.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
And plus, we had, like, videos that we never, like you said, we never really got to do. Because we made a video, our first meetup, we made a video that didn't get posted. What was the second meetups video? We did a second meetup, didn't we? And what was it?
Yeah, the accept reject game, which we're still planning on posting that. I just gotta get Mixon has to get that cord that he can use.
I'm trying to remember that video.
Oh, it was so much fun.
It was fun.
All I gotta say, Tommy, sardines. Do you not remember?
Oh, okay. Now I remember.
Jalapenos.
Dude, I just remember crying and having that camera right in my face as I'm like crying. And like the thing is like the mouthfeel wasn't even that spicy. It was just such like an internal thing where I was like, I have to cry now.
And there's something that Tommy knows about that nobody else knows about in that video that I want to release so bad, but I gotta get the rest of the clips. Like, y'all don't know about it. Y'all don't know about it, but I need it to be known because
I want to know.
I can't. Yeah. I'm not gonna tell nobody until the video's posted. Y'all are gonna have to see it for yourself. Gosh. But it was great, and I just So we got to get that video. That video will be posted. There's a lot of other videos going off of what you were saying, Tommy, that we still have that we're getting around to later. It'll just be like the Among Us video where it gets uploaded like a year later, but that's okay.
Oh Lord. Which is not something we really are going to be doing too much, longer.
We're just going to catch up.
We're trying to catch up really is like the biggest thing. But I'm just talking in general. Like, obviously we're going to have like videos backlogged essentially ready to post, but like not, hi, here's this video that we know is from over a year ago.
Yeah, like we release like a Christmas vlog and it's freaking Easter,
Yeah, no. Definitely if we're doing like special timed like vlogs or something, we'll definitely make sure to get those out like ASAP. Even if it means like an extra video that week or something. We just want to like those specific vlogs of that sort.
Yeah.
Trying to get going.
So I'm beyond excited for 2023. Things are definitely looking up. And I know everybody that's in the org that I talked to, they're also seeing growth and seeing more potential now than they have, which is good. But yeah, I'm excited.
Me as well. I'm so excited. It's gonna be such a great year.
Yeah.
There's a lot. What is that, Tommy? With the roster issues with Call of Duty and Optic.
Oh, Call of Duty? Oh,
Was there some roster drama?
Oh, man. Let me catch you up on this.
Oh, so good, because I don't know none of this.
Optic dropped dashing.
I don't really either.
So they were going to drop dashing Illy before the new season of Call of Duty started for the tournaments and stuff. They didn't. And then they re-signed him again, and they played one tournament, bombed, didn't get in top 12 because they had 16 teams there. They didn't even get top. Well, no, they must have got top 12. I don't remember, but so they dropped Dashy. There's been a lot of spicy developments in there, like the coach Rambo. They're talking about how he goes bowling while they're scrimming or something because he used to be a pro bowler. He used to be a pro bowler, so I don't know.
Okay.
There's some spicy stuff going on there, and Dashy's all pissed and stuff. There's gonna be a revenge tour once Dashy gets on another team. There's gonna be a revenge tour.
Optic is going through a lot of downs, it seems like. Like, not only that, but also they applied for partnership with Valorant, and they got declined, and they're just,
Really?
I don't know. What? Yeah.
Have you ever, like, I don't know, man. It's as history always repeats itself. The mighty always fall. I hate to say it in that way, but, like...
Hey, did you see, my bad, did you see E United, Daniel? Their whole team, they're done.
For real?
Yes, they're done. E United's done. Completely.
No shot.
Yeah.
How? Why?
Didn't E United have a Halo team?
E United had a freaking Smite team, y'all.
Did they?
Are they done? Are they done for? I'm pretty sure they stopped. Like, they're done.
Yeah, I know they haven't done Smite for, like, almost 2 years now, but, like...
I'm pretty sure the only person in the org now is the owner.
Yeah, I think E United is pretty much over with, yeah.
That's wild. I did not know that.
Could we be wrong? Absolutely. Would I hope to be wrong? I'm not really torn too much either way, like I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, E United hasn't really been much of a much of anybody that I looked at, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me see. Their last post was, oh my god.
Yeah, it's
Their last
insane
post was
looking
December
at.
12th on Twitter. There's no way, dude. That's insane. Wait. Matthew Burns. I don't know what he was. Oh, previous vice president of the United. He posted a video. It's like 10 minutes. I'm not gonna. I haven't seen it. I'm just looking at their Twitter. I'll be looking for new opportunities in 20. That's crazy.
Yeah. So apparently, I'm reading this article here. United reported closes doors. What is this? Oh, it's because I got a freaking ad blocker on. Mother trucker.
Me too. Sometimes ad blocker screws me, and I'm like, bruh.
Yeah.
All right. Continues. All right. So it says here. Founded in 2016. Oh, they only have the Halo roster apparently. The team is a partner in Halo Championship, but has yet to announce. Never mind. So they have not announced a new roster for 2023. Company attracted attention. Where did I was just reading it? Reportedly close. All employees leave except the CEO.
That is insane. Well, you know, the only thing that I've really looked into E United for was their marketing team. Their marketing team was like the people that they had posting on Twitter were incredible. Like I would literally take out business loans to pay those people to come market for us because their tweets were so funny. They would always do that thing where like they would type a long message about like stupid crap, and then you know how Twitter has like a character limit. They would just stop talking and making it seem like they ran out of. And then they would have tweets where it's like, "Hey, please like this tweet. Boss is angry. I don't want to be fired." Like that's creative stuff.
Yeah.
And I love that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's crazy. That only the CEO.
I think because like United, they obviously were pretty big. They won champs one season in Call of Duty, so they were a pretty big team. They didn't get a spot in the Call of Duty CDL, so they just been running Halo, and I guess they're not doing that anymore. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. And see, if that's what it took for them to be out of competition, like Optics kind of looking the same way because they didn't make the Valorant thing. their COD roster is apparently going through some weird stuff.
No crap, dude.
And then, now we got but there are more teams becoming pros now. We got a lot of competition. But it doesn't scare me.
Yeah, but we're awesome, so
that's right. That's right. It's extremely hard to find people who see the passion. That see the potential. It's
right, like
so hard.
Just because people just only want to be there when you're already big. People don't care about the coming up. You know what I mean? Like, oh well, sorry, we're not at, I don't know, even just like 1,000 views a video every time. You know what I mean? Like people get butthurt about it, and it's like, why? What's the point of being salty?
Yeah, like think about the 100 Thieves drama that happened fairly recently with the mob. Like 100 Thieves took a huge chance on them, which doesn't ever happen on smaller creators. And like I have people with 11 followers on Twitter coming to me asking for a full-time salary when they're like Halo, for example, barely Onyx 1500. Dude, bro, I don't even care if you were Onyx 3000, which I don't think anybody has ever hit.
No one's hit that. I think the highest is like 2300 I've seen before.
Yeah, so I don't care if you were Onyx 3000, the #1 player in the world. There's not a single person that's going to pay you a full-time salary with 11 followers on Twitter. They're not even going to know who you are. Like, I don't know, but
yeah.
That's the struggle, but the people we have right now, we had a meeting, our fourth quarter meeting, last year, at the end of the year.
Y'all is skipping frames again. Oh, shit.
Interesting.
Why?
Fascinating.
Technical difficulties on Tommy's side of things, but while he's figuring that out, I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about?
Talking about the fourth quarter meeting at the end of the year.
Fourth quarter meeting, HR had a goal of improving our turnover rate, which also we kind of discussed. And yes, we do want to improve turnover rate, but at this level of where we're at, I've seen many people that we were very hesitant about off the rip. Did not, if we had other options, we wouldn't have given them a chance. But they end up turning out to be one of the better people in the orgs that's really passionate and does a lot for the orgs.
I know, you're welcome.
Yeah, we've also had a ton of people come in that talk a very good game at the beginning, come in and do absolutely nothing.
Of course.
So with that being said, there's no plan that we can create to improve our turnover rate without struggling on the side of things where people kind of at the beginning but turn out to be great. Then we miss out on those opportunities. So we kind of rebutted with HR and was like, hey, we told them that situation. And so I think even now, the beginning of the year, there's a lot of people that are no longer here. And there's some people that I brought in recently that are also not going to be here very long. So turnover rate's kind of slacking still, but we are finding really good apples out of the bunch to kind of take things over. So going back to that passion thing, that it's hard to find. It is hard to find, but I think the team that we have now is pretty freaking good. Yeah.
To anybody kind of paying attention, watching, obviously you could kind of tell that we no longer have Lethal. He had some technical difficulties and then some other things that he needed to do. So we took a little bit of a break, and we're going to kind of start playing some catch-up. So now we've got, Mixon.
Hello. That face, bro.
Hello. It's adorable.
That
was
adorable. That was so adorable. If you guys can't tell, real quick, Mixon does not have a very good webcam. There's a video where it was in black and white. Now he's orange. But
listen, I don't know what happened because remember it was all okay, and then after the meetup, something happened. Like
somebody broke. One of you broke my camera, and I don't know who it is. So I request. I don't know who it is, but I need about $100 to replace this thing. So that's to get
$100 to replace that $5 camera.
No, this is about $40. But if you want me to make quality like yours and Pantry's. I need a decent camera.
Mine was like $20 on Amazon.
Yeah,
that's
mine
was Amazon.
Mine was like $70.
Mine was still $20. I got it before I worked at Amazon. Well, no, that's a lie. But
wait, do you get discounts by chance?
Only if it's something sold by Amazon.
So like if it's
like Echo Dots,
awesome.
Stuff like that.
Like is it like a promo code or something?
Yeah. So I, as an Amazon employee. I could show you. Hold on. I'm trying to load it up. Here, let me move my camera.
Okay.
My camera really fast so I can.
Oh, yeah. So we don't.
So if I go into my app, I can. Hold on. That's really hard to do it.
Yeah.
While
she's doing that, I just gotta say, Mixon, you looking cute as hell, dude. Look at you. All right, my bad.
Discount code, and then I have. That's my code, and it's. Log into your Amazon shopping, but it has to be get 10% off the first $1,000 that you spend annually on Amazon, purchased, shipped, and sold by Amazon. And I get 10% off every year.
That's pretty sick. So, do they track that? Like if you shared it with somebody, would they know?
Because it's just something you put in, add a gift card or promotion code. So I have my 2022 discount still, and then I have my 2023 discount.
That's pretty sick.
That's cool.
That is nice. So up to $1,000, it said.
Mm-hmm.
So like $1,000 off. So like you can
10%. So it'd be like technically like a $100 discount. So like if you spent, Jesus Christ.
But I'm saying like over total, like the whole year, you can get up to $1,000 off total. Mm-hmm. That's sick. That's pretty.
Like
that's
I said,
pretty
it has
nice.
to be sold by Amazon. So like, Alexa.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck, Echo Dots, stuff like that.
Oh.
Does it also apply to anything that is like an Amazon
like Amazon Basics?
Like Amazon Basics.
Yep.
Yeah.
So as long as it's sold and shipped by Amazon. So like Amazon Basics, Amazon Essentials. Honestly, that makes that discount code a lot more useful because before they had that discount, the discount code was kind of useless.
Yeah. That's pretty nice. I like that.
It's fire.
But anyway, Mixon, welcome to the SunCast, dude.
Yeah.
There, my lamp kind of behind my setup just died, so you see some flickering.
You're kind of less orange.
Well, that's because my lamp just died, so oops.
Maybe it's your lighting that's making you orange.
I think it's the lighting, yeah, because I was trying to use my little, I call it my fire hazard lamp because you have to like jiggle the switch to get it to work, and it's older than me. It was my grandparents, so it's quite old. Probably needs to be thrown away, but that's beside the point. And then my overhead lights kind of just died too. So, yay!
Nice. Love that.
Whoops.
Love that for you.
Yep.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Yep. Well. Anyways, now that I've speared off topic.
So Mixon, before you came in the podcast here, we were discussing like the 2023 plans and how excited we are for it. Like a lot of content, a lot of things coming with esports. How you feel? You excited for 2023 and what 2023 brings to this org, man?
I hope so. Yeah, I am. I hope it grows significantly, and so far it seems like we have a good staff and everything, so that should benefit us in the long run.
Oh yeah. So, for anybody that doesn't know, HR, Mixon is HR. He's one of the guys over in HR. I like to pick on him like he's Toby from The Office. Mainly Trevor, but I don't really do that to Mixon. But like Trevor, I give him a big hard time. like he's
Poor
like,
guy.
dude,
I feel kind of bad for him because we do kind of tease him a lot.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, why are you here? Like, you're just a party pooper.
Made him a little bit paranoid.
Yeah, he's so paranoid. Every time, like, we're like, all right, guys, we gotta have a meeting. He's like, oh god, oh no.
I blame you. 100%.
Me? Nah, dude, you're the one that was like, hey, Daniel, let's kind of like make him freak out when he joins a meeting.
Nah, I'd never do that.
No, never. Why would you do such a thing? Miranda, you looking distracted over there. What are you doing?
Oh, my Amazon discount was being annoying.
Oh, you ordering something?
No,
ordering me some?
Money
hey,
right now.
Speaking of ordering, like, where's my Christmas card?
You know, I never got the chance to go and buy stamps. So
excuses.
No, I really did not have time to go to the post office and buy stamps.
Wait, Mixon, did she say she was gonna get you one too?
I think so.
Yeah, I had them all written, and I had them all in their envelopes.
Well, can you virtually show us?
If I know where the fuck I set them.
Wow, she's
well,
just
they're on my
losing
desk, but my desktop is white, and they're in white envelopes.
Okay.
I have one that's not filled out by me. That kind of ruins the fun of it. But
I was so excited to get a Christmas card from you.
I mean, I can still send them. Maybe we'll get them in July. Who knows? So,
dude, should in July.
But see, they were like this. I'm not showing you one that I chose for anybody to get because I have a bunch of different ones. But this is the one that I didn't end up using for anybody. It's like old school ass Christmas cards, and of course it has some like stupid saying on the inside. I don't care. I still wrote stuff in it.
You know, that gives me an idea. Maybe A&O should send Christmas cards to all of our staff. And like get a good picture of like us at a meetup
management or something like management or executives.
All of us at a meeting, like a cheesy little.
I'm gonna be salty.
Well, you know, I mean, like, you know, you're.
Oh wait, I found your guys's.
I was gonna make a joke, but it's irrelevant anyway.
No, say it.
No. You're good. It was stupid.
Okay. So hold on. I gotta set them down. You want me to open the envelope or something? Like.
Oh, it's
I
already.
didn't close them. We're good.
Oh, okay.
I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. So I gotta try to set myself back down.
Show Mixon's, because I don't want mine spoiled. I want to see it in the mail.
So you'll get it by next year.
Nah, I'm good with a Christmas card in July.
Okay, so Mixon, I had to choose the red truck in the snow.
Oh, of course.
I'm not gonna read what it says, but I wrote in them.
An essay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
You got my autograph for when we're famous. It's okay.
Oh, that reminds me. Every time, like me, Mixon, and Tommy were we went out to eat last time Tommy was here, and I kept telling him, I was like, look, I'm gonna have to start charging people when I have to sign these receipts, like the tip receipts. I'm gonna have to start charging people. Like, you're literally getting my autograph.
You know what? I was supposed to send Tommy one too, but he never gave me his address, so I couldn't.
Sounds like Tommy. We'll have to. Is that mine?
And then I have Tommy's. Hold on.
Big snow.
No.
A big snow. Why does it gotta be a big snowman?
Oh, hold on. I got a lot of options.
Well, look. Me personally, I know the shirt kind of hides it, but I'm not exactly a skinny person myself.
I wanted to choose this one too. Is this one a kitty cat?
Nice.
And then there's this one. This is the one that Tommy has.
Nice.
And then there's the big old Christmas tree one.
Christmas tree.
And then the one that Daniel got.
Christmas tree.
I like it.
But this is Thomas's.
Thomas. Ooh, it looks like you wrote more in mine. Wait, did you write like personal messages, or was it all just like the same? Oh.
Everyone got
Single
a personalized one.
Yeah, right? right tears. Anyway, Mixon, how is life, buddy?
Life.
Yeah, enough about Christmas. That was a month ago.
Yeah.
Life. I mean, I'm still here, still in the official, we'll call it the official HR office area, which was actually my grandfather's office, but now it's mine.
Right.
So that's why we have these lovely books behind me, which are not a green screen, despite what everybody thinks. These are real books.
It does look like you're on a green screen, not gonna lie. It does.
Honest,
it does.
I don't know what 99% of these books are. They were here when I moved in. So, but
Fair.
I'm still here. I work during the day. It's currently, what is it, Sunday? Currently
Yeah.
Sunday, so I'm off, but I have to go to work tomorrow. That's about all I do. Work, home, eat,
Work,
sleep,
home, work.
and then sleep.
Dude, you probably sleep more than anybody I know.
No, you don't. You start that with me. If anybody sleeps more than anybody else, it's you. You sleep like on average at least 14 hours a day.
That's fair.
I'm lucky to get 8.
I'm lucky to get 4.
That's because you have a spawn.
It doesn't matter, even if I don't have him.
But
Like when he's at his
look,
father's, I just don't sleep.
when I work, I get like 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
When I'm off, I get like 12, and I don't know why. I just cannot get out of bed if it's not like 5 p.m.
Literally.
But
Well,
I go to
there's
sleep.
There's a term for that, but you
It's
might
not
get offended.
depressed.
Insomnia?
That's
No.
me.
No, I was gonna say lazy.
Insomnia is when you can't sleep. Oh, well, fair.
I thought you were going to go about depression, and I was like, that's me. All right.
No, I'm depressed too. So, hi.
Hi. Did this just turn into like
This is our
AA
counseling
meeting?
session podcast.
Yeah. Well, hi guys. My name is Daniel King, and I am depressed.
Hi, Daniel.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Raina, or PantrySizee, and I have so many mental health issues that I don't want to list them in a podcast.
Anyway.
My name's Mixon, and I'm just here.
I'm Mixon.
I'm Nick, my name is Mixon, and I'm too obsessed with looking like Mr. Beast, so I got put into this alcohol anomalous.
Ouch.
And I like cars and trucks. You know, if this video was about cars,
Oh, my
Oh,
God. Don't get me started.
if this video was about guns, you'd be all that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yikes.
That, wow. I didn't even think about that one. It just happened.
I think that one's getting bleeped.
Yep.
Yeah, that might have to get censored.
It
Yeah.
definitely will be.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
It was just the first thing Raina for some reason could think of to say.
You know, that's a good segue into the next topic here. I mean, not really like a good segue. I'm just saying
because
it's
of
a
the
good
Victorian age
time.
child?
Well, I mean, that's not what I was thinking, but I was thinking like now's a good time to go into the next topic and change topics. I'm not saying that's a good segue. I misspoke. English is hard. Let's move on.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. We could do the Victorian child, like.
Let's do that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Mixon's prepared to do it the way like it should be done. Mixon, feel free to if you think of one,
Say it out loud.
Say
right
it.
after
but
we get done.
but
So
I think
basically we're trying to ping pong it.
yeah. I got mine, and
I got all mine, too.
I think some of these are kind of funny. Not gonna lie.
Freaking hilarious.
So we gotta do this without laughing.
Yeah,
So
the
Mixon,
whole
try
point
not
is
to laugh. Oh, I see him. Oh, you know what? I was gonna use one of those.
Don't. You weren't supposed to see them.
I know.
I forgot that I was just sharing my middle screen.
I know. I just happened to see it, and it was only number 1. I was actually gonna use that one. Before.
Okay, I'll start with that one then. Okay.
Okay.
So, what you think would send a Victorian age child into a coma and return to ping pong as fast as possible? COVID-19.
The WAP video.
Ketamine.
Axe body spray.
Cell phone.
Taco Bell.
Adolf Hitler.
Electricity.
Motor vehicles.
Black tar heroin.
The Titanic.
Hearing a tornado siren.
A grenade.
Interracial marriage.
Nachos.
Unemployment.
Women's rights.
Juice WRLD.
What does the fuck say?
Oh, I could say something, but I'm pretty sure we get banned if I say it, so I better not.
Ebola.
GTA 5.
Getting hit by a Toyota Corolla going 85 miles an hour.
Television.
Old school Discord mod.
Yeah. That's all I got.
That's fine. I loved it. We lost after what does the fox say? We all fucking
I couldn't.
See, like the best part is like that's why you have to ping pong, because you don't have time to process it. You just gotta go.
Yeah.
You know what's even better? I don't know if y'all can see. Hold on, let me pull it over. What does the fox say was in just the big ass letters because I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Dude, I thought my last one was the best. Like, getting hit by a Toyota Corolla going 85 miles an hour. Like, that would put anybody in a coma.
Did you see me? I said...
Yeah. Just imagine being a Victorian age child and hearing a tornado siren.
I know. I would be terrified. Okay,
Right?
Do you really want to know what I wanted to say, but I can't?
Well, maybe later?
Okay, after we stop recording.
See, I was gonna say, hold on, let me I'm gonna do something here. Okay, so I just really, want to show the fact that I was gonna say a Victorian era bike.
Oh, yeah.
Well, okay, because this is a bike going with their bikes. I was gonna say a regular bicycle. Because that's what their bikes looked like, which I think of it in itself
That'd be scary.
is terrifying.
Yeah.
I think that is terrifying.
Honestly, a regular bicycle would have been great.
That's what I was saying, like a regular bike. Like that's because that's what their bikes looked like.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They would have been so happy, I think.
Right? They'd be like probably blessed.
Yeah, for real. But I think hearing a tornado siren, like just
I know when
that,
you said
like,
that, I was like, yeah.
Yeah. It'd be wild. There was something that I wanted to say.
Electricity's another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smartphones, which I said cell phone. I meant smartphone.
Yeah.
So when I was thinking of some of those, I had to look up Victorian age child, and it's crazy. Like they had them working at like 5 years old.
Cotton mills, like to support their families and stuff like that.
That's insane. And then like it said the more wealthy ones, the ones that grow up in wealthy homes, hardly ever saw their mom. Like it was only a nanny. Like that's rough. That's rough.
I would also say the concept of work permits, because nowadays in certain states you actually have to have, if you're 15 or older, you actually have to have a permit that's signed by your parents. Because I had to get this back when I was 15, so that way I could work, and it basically says that I had permission from my parents to work.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, this is insane. I've heard about this. I don't know how true it is, but I heard that schools are actually trying to bring back where they can spank your kids. It just has to, like, your parents have to sign off on it. First of all, who in their right mind would sign? Oh, and it has to be observed by their parent. So, one, who's gonna sign that their teacher can spank their kid? Right. And two, if you're gonna be there, why wouldn't you just punish them instead of letting the like? That is so dumb. If that's true, like, they're crazy.
Because it's politically correct.
No, it's not.
Because if you hit your child nowadays, it's considered abuse. Whereas when I was growing up, if I messed up, then I would get a spanking.
Right,
and spanking? Bitch, I got hit with the belt.
I did too. Now, I only did that once. I only was once. And then I learned my lesson and never did it again.
Extension cords.
The shoes, broomsticks.
Oh.
I wasn't that bad of a child. I did get the belt one time. I forget what I did.
Hey, I wasn't a bad kid either. I just had a shitty dad.
And then my dad... Well, my dad... He took me into the back room and then he whacked me with the belt.
Well, my dad beat me with a plastic sword because
non-existent?
Well, when I was over at his house, I took a piece of paper out of his printer because I wanted to draw a picture, and he beat me with a plastic sword because of it on my leg, like lower leg, like by my feet. And then I started crying, and then he beat me more because I was crying. He ended up going to jail. I don't like that, man. Like when people make jokes about like my dad not being in the picture, like I think it's funny. First of all, on my TikTok page,
funny. I make them too. Like
yeah, like on my TikTok page, I have a video where I'm talking. I'm like, can y'all tell me why? Like, if the cigarette store is literally 2 minutes down the road, and or 2 miles down the road, and let's just say it takes an hour to walk 2 minutes, how has my dad been gone for 16 years? Like I made that TikTok, and I love jokes like that. I think they're funny. Yeah. But in reality, like when people say that, like it doesn't really bother me, and two, like I choose not to be in the picture. Like I know for him not to be in my picture. When Christmas, the 26th actually, the day after Christmas, this year or last year technically, my dad wanted to see us or whatever. I went over there. I was so uncomfortable. I didn't want to be there. My brothers wanted me to go for some reason, and so I just went. Didn't really care for it. Me and another brother. So the oldest, he wanted us all to go. The one right under him didn't want to go, but just did anyway. And so I chose to go just for whatever. But me and the one under the oldest, we were just sitting there on our phone the whole time until we finally decided to leave, and then we left, and then we were like, why did we go? Like that was.
Listen, I knew. Okay, outside of like the abuse. Like, I knew my dad wasn't shit when he told a 6-year-old that a phone works both ways when I didn't even have a damn phone. And then, not to mention, when I graduated high school, so back in 2018, he got mad at me because he wasn't invited to my graduation. I was like,
nice.
Well, what did you do to raise me?
Yeah.
Because, like, you didn't even give the child support, bro. The, like, bare minimum. Like, my mom literally went through, like, all the hoops to make sure he had to pay, like, nothing. And he still couldn't pay it. So, Dad, if you somehow ever see this video, where's my fucking 20 grand you owe me, bitch?
Yeah, I think I don't remember much, but I'm pretty sure the only birthday that my dad has ever been in the picture was when I was like I think I just turned 17, maybe 18. And he was there just because him and his wife was going through like a hard time. I guess they thought they were gonna get a divorce, and so he tried to get back with my mom. And so he was there. Like the timing was like on my birthday, and then like I remember on my birthday I was in the car at his parents' house. Like my grandparents, I guess, but I don't really consider them, But anyway, I was there, and dude, his wife ended up going there, and she literally like tried to throw a brick through his window, and threatened my mom, saying that she was gonna kill her, everything like that. And yeah, on my birthday, I was just in the back, just chilling. She ended up going to jail for terroristic threats and some other stuff. So, you know, it's a bunch of freaking crazy people over there.
Yeah.
Well,
yikes.
I guess I'm the odd man out because I've kind of spoiled because I had both my parents. But my dad did work all the time. He worked, especially during Christmas season growing up. He was working 80 hours a week. That way we could have Christmas. Because
Hey, listen, it don't matter. Because it's not a matter of you being spoiled. You're just lucky enough. Your parents were lucky enough to like actually be able to continue and maintain their relationship the way that they did. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's not like I was spoiled for it. It's like it's a right that every child deserves.
Yeah, and I can say that I was fortunate enough to have that right. And I'm not trying to brag or anything. And don't take
It's
y'all
not
don't take
bragging.
It that way.
It's not bragging.
Yeah.
It's just I'm just saying that my dad did work a lot. He mostly worked nights, so when I was at school, he was sleeping, and then when I was sleeping, he was at work because he worked like 4 to midnight. So I'd get home from school, elementary school, and I'd see him for maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and then he was off to work, and my brothers were little. And then as I got older, he changed shifts so much, especially, like I said, during Christmas season, he'd work 12 to 14-hour days, 5, 6, 7 days a week, so that way we could have Christmas. Which fortunately, as I got into my 20s, he kind of slowed down a little bit. So he's on day shift now, so I see him a lot more.
That's good though.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, like when I say I don't care, I mean I do to an extent. Like I don't care about my dad. Like he's a piece of shit.
Same.
And if you're watching, like I'm sorry, but you are, and you fucking know it. Like when I was there on the 26th, the day after Christmas, one, I didn't get shit from them, but whatever. I didn't even expect anything. But two, he told me to put my phone number in his phone so that he could stay in contact. So I did, just because everybody else was, and I wasn't gonna be like no,
Right.
So I did, only to find out that my phone number has been in his phone. So one, one, we already know I'm gonna put my phone number in your thing, and you're not gonna try to contact me. Two, my phone number's been in your phone forever, and you still don't try to contact. But anyway, so I don't care about him, but it is unfortunate. Like I do care. Like I wish that I had a dad in the picture, because I want somebody to be able to throw a ball with, or. And luckily I have my grandpa on my mom's side, my mom's dad, which those two, my nana and papa, they're like the best people ever.
So nice.
They are. And my papa, he taught me how to drive. Like I was sitting on his lap at 4 years old, driving around the yard, up to I probably shouldn't say this publicly, but sorry, I'm pretty sure I can't be arrested or anything because it was a long time ago. But anyway, when I was 7, going out on public dirt roads, driving, he taught me how to drive. He, we shot guns together, just all kinds of stuff that people usually do with a dad. He's kind of been that father figure, which is good. I enjoy that. I think everybody should be able to grow up with a dad. It's unfortunate that it comes to a point where people that did grow up with a dad thinks they have to apologize because it's so not normal. I think that's kind of messed up.
People either grow up with a dad or they end up with a daddy. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
you gotta make a joke.
Yeah. But anyway, I think yeah.
Facts. Imagine us making a joke about this being a therapy session, and here we are, trauma dumping podcast. Listen,
right.
I want you to know I could, for an entire hour, if not longer, of a podcast trauma dump and still not be done.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't see a problem in that. I think.
No,
Facts.
not really.
Yeah.
Well, there is no issue with it because it's obviously everybody goes through shit, and a lot of people I don't know, like what your guys' TikTok feeds look like. I know every once in a while, like I'll get a video and it's like something like other people do, and then the comments are like, "So I've never had an original experience," and it's like, yeah, true.
But yeah, I'm glad that I at least had, you know, my papa, you know.
I had the trees out back.
I had, well, it's like, as far as trauma, like, when I was a kid, I was bullied because I was, put it bluntly, I was fat. Yes, I was overweight. And then...
Me too.
I was bullied because of that and then that kind of took a toll on me. And then when I was 20 years old, I lost my grandmother to cancer, who I was really close to, which that really took a toll on me emotionally. Yeah. And then my uncle passed away a year later, which he was the baby of my grandmother's family, like my dad's side of the family. He was my dad's brother. So he was the one that he lived with my grandmother for years, and he was very close to her, took care of her. He also had his moments, which I'm not going to go into great detail about that because that's more personal life. And
well, yeah, I mean, everyone is still entitled to like their complete secrecy of their personal stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I will say that it took a toll on me, and then my father too. My father it really changed him emotionally and mentally when both those events occurred within a year of each other.
Oh yeah.
That's one thing. Like I cannot imagine like how I will be once my grandparents pass. Like
we'll be there for you, Daniel. I'll drive 18 hours if I have to just to be there.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I honestly remember when I was younger, like super young. I don't remember how old, but super young. I heard my mom talking on the phone something about somebody passing away, and I don't know why. But I thought that it was my Nana, and all I remember, like, I did not talk to anybody. I was sitting in the window, looking outside, just bawling my eyes out.
Oh, you were having your Twilight moment where the bitch sits out and just stares out the window for months on end.
Yeah, that's literally what I was doing. And I remember eventually, like, I think either my brother or my mom, I don't remember. It was so long ago. Went over there and was like, why are you crying? Yeah, why the fuck are you crying? I was like, I heard you say Nana's dead or something like that. And she was like, no. And I was like, well,
it's not funny, but it's funny because
I
my kids' brains are
yeah.
Like, yeah. It kind of it's like that whole thing. Like it just reminds me of like this TikTok that I saw because like there's been a lot of TikToks on my page where it's like you now. So like me, it'd be like, oh, like your worst like fear happened or something, and then it's like 8-year-old me, a snake came out of the toilet and bit my asshole. And then like I saw one last night where it was like our worst thing happened, and then it cuts to like the 6-year-old for like 2 seconds, and then it goes 14 really fast, and it goes, why the fuck are you still alive? And I was like, me too.
Ouch.
I was like, me too.
Speaking of snakes, do you guys like could y'all own a snake, like a pet snake?
No,
yes.
I'm terrified.
Yes.
You could?
Well, I just couldn't handle it. Like I don't mind if other people have pet snakes, but I couldn't have one because I could not have to handle that snake.
Yeah, and feed it like live rats or something like that.
I guess that doesn't bother me too much, but like it's just a matter of like I don't like the texture of snakes, and I know that you have to kind of hold them at least a little bit so that they don't go psycho or something.
Yeah. So my buddy, like childhood best friend, like from elementary school up, he lived right down the road. We hung out literally all day, every day. He owned a snake, and I remember I finally gave in, and I held it for a little bit. I put it on my shoulder. You know, I got pretty comfortable around it. And the only thing that I really remember from it is putting it on my shoulder, and it ended up like wrapping itself around me, and like his parents and him kind of freaked out and was like, "Don't let it do it." I think it was like one of those, like a constrictor or something, like a boa constrictor or something.
That motherfucker wanted to kill you.
Yeah, it probably wanted to kill me, and they freaked out and got it off of me. That's the only thing I remember. I don't remember that giving me like trauma or anything. I don't. I think I've. Yeah, I think I've even held it after that, but like now I haven't held one in so long. But I recently, like, there's a long time that went by where we went without talking. I finally met back up with him, went to his house the other night, actually, when Tommy was over with us mixing. We went over there, and he still has snakes, and he loves reptiles, and he's somebody that'll like pick up a freaking spider outside, like bare hands, just let it walk around. Yeah, me too. And he has a snake, and I did not want to be around it. Like, I guess it would take... I mean, I think I could... Like, I don't want to own one. But if my friend had one and I was around it a lot, I might pick it up, but I don't think I could own one. Oh, also, that same snake that wrapped around my neck a long time ago, I also remember it got out, and they never found it. So, that was kind of scary. Yeah. Yeah. Oh! Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, my neighbor across the street that I grew up with, she had turtles growing up. So I'd always come over and she had her turtle tank. Like when you first walked in her house, it was right there next to her couch where her dad would lay and watch TV. Because they had, back in the day, they had the big old projector screen TV that weighed 400 pounds.
Oh my god, those things are fucking heavy.
It was huge. Like, it was probably the size of my desk, and I don't know if y'all have ever seen one, but it was the ones that you actually had the lamps. They had a literal lamp that when it burned out, it was like $400 to replace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
speaking of snakes, I remember hearing about a woman that owned a snake and would let it sleep in the bed with her.
I heard about that.
And it literally, like, it would just stretch out long ways, and instead of like curling up like they usually do, it would stretch out and just lay beside her. And it kept growing, only for her to find out. Like, I think some like professional or something told her, because she thought it was the cutest thing in the world. Like, she thought like it was just trying to like stretch out and lay beside her and snuggle. It was sizing her up. Like, it was waiting until it was big enough so it could eat the bitch. Like, that is wild.
That is pretty wild.
Like,
talk about never wanting a snake again.
Yeah, for real.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I couldn't own a snake.
But then at the same time, like, wouldn't you think about that? Like,
she didn't. I mean, I feel like I would, but then again, I know about that case, so I don't know.
Yeah, right. I don't think I could do it.
Mm-mm.
I'm not a snake person.
Are you like, any of y'all? Are y'all interested in any kind of like exotic animal? Like could you own like a baby coyote or like a
That'd be
tiger
cool.
or something? It would be kind of cool.
I mean, it would be cool. I thought you said exotic animal, and I just was like, I want a nice fish tank.
I mean, growing up, my dad had a pet deer, so I would definitely like. There's a lot of deer growing around. Like, he raised a doe for a couple of years, and then he let it go because obviously, I mean, this is when he lived in another state and out in the country, so he was able to do that. But he moved back to the city. Grandparents divorced a long time ago. It was a very long time ago. But
that's pretty cool.
I have plenty of deer if I wanted to become, raise a deer. And
dude, I'm telling you, every time I walk out of your... Oh my gosh, I have to tell this story too. Every time I walk out of your house, like, I never go without seeing a deer outside your house. But no, I have to tell you this, Mixon.
Tell me why. You guys, we're still in Gen.
Oh wait,
gosh. No, will you move us? No, we're in
I don't think so. We're in Gen. All right, that's fine.
Hi,
cool.
Josh. We're still doing.
Wait, Josh is in here? Oh, what up, Josh? Hey, Josh, feel free to say hello and then go back to mute because
leave for a second because I forgot we were in Gen.
Everybody, welcome, Josh.
I know. I heard the bidoop. I heard the bidoop because he joined, and I was like, "Wait a minute, are we still in fucking Gen?"
That's funny. Anyway, we're almost done anyway. But Mixon, I have to tell you this. Me and Tommy were outside your house one night. I think it was like the last night or whatever. You were in bed. We were outside just kind of talking, chilling. On the porch, I was smoking a cigar. And we ended up talking. Okay, so we heard some kind of weird freaking noise. Like I've never heard the noise before. Some kind of weird like animal, I'm assuming, or something. But it made Tommy think of a skin crawler. Y'all know what skin crawlers are?
Oh my god, cryptids are my favorite thing to talk about at night.
Instantly knew where this conversation was going.
Me too. I did too. But you know what's even more fucked up though is you guys have to think about where George is at. How it's like along kind of like not too far from that mountains like over there. And
what mountain are we talking about? We talking about witches, right?
No, he's totally talking about skinwalkers and the other word that I won't say because apparently if you say that word, they appear. It starts with a W.
Yeah.
Witches?
No.
No, I know what you're talking about, but
you talking about warlocks?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
We're talking. Okay, so like I don't know if you guys have ever like
I'll message you.
read or seen.
No, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
But it's like the missing 411. So 411's, you know, information or whatever, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But like it's about like all of these like disappearances that happen in like national parks, mountain ranges.
Are we talking
stuff
about
like that?
Are we talking about by like where I live?
How like Georgia's not far off from mountains over that way, you know what I'm saying?
No, and there is horror stories of skinwalkers. It's more from what I understand, it's more, you know, skinny boys around here.
Yeah. But like things like that. So yeah, anytime you're in kind of like some crazy terrain and you're not too far out from like mountains or stuff, there's a nice little chance. I love talking about cryptid. That's one of my favorite things. I love like stupid creepypastas and shit like that.
It was literally 3 a.m. I heard this creepy ass sound that I've never heard before. It couldn't have been like any known animal that I know of, right? 3 a.m, super dark, at a lake house, like, you know, like that area is creepy in his backyard.
At night, yeah, it really fucking is.
At 3 a.m, yeah. And
especially with that water right in shot.
Yeah, and then Tommy says it could be a skin crawler, and I was like, "What the hell is a skin crawler?" He was like, "That's like witches that like, yeah, whatever. That's like witches that like." And he told me a story of how like there was this witch in the woods that would literally scream, "Help, help!" And then when people and then when people go up to it, it's like a witch. And dude, anyway, shortly after we talk about that. Shortly after, I hear a loud bang, like something got knocked over underneath your fucking porch, Mixon. Underneath your porch. I look, there's no animals around. Like, I don't know what it was, but something was definitely down there. I'm not saying it's you know, it could have been a squirrel or something, but it's 3 a.m, you know, like, I don't know what it could have been. I really don't.
Should have gone and investigated.
You know,
no, hell no.
So you don't know what a skinwalker is?
No.
Well, I guess in a sense it is kind of like like a witch. But it's really has the ability to turn into or disguise themselves a lot as like animals. So like a lot of injured animals. It tends to do. Sometimes it can be like like you hear like people crying out for help, you know, like it likes to do a lot of like elderly voices, a lot of children, because you know you hear children's crying for help, you know, you're a lot more like naturally gonna be able to draw into it and things like that. But yeah, like deer, wolves, coyotes, a lot of stuff like that. I think my favorite like cryptid though is the rake. It's fun. It's a fun little one.
The what?
The rake.
What is that?
I don't know. It's like a kind of in a sense, really skinny. Okay, if you think of like a werewolf person, you know what I'm saying? Like how like you would imagine them to be, like a really like creepy anorexic version.
Oh.
In a sense, like out in wooded areas along like mountains and shit like that. It's so much fun.
So Mixon's backyard.
Yeah.
Dude.
But like the skinwalker is one that really does the like not skinwalker, the rake and shit like that is like one that does like the crying out for help from like children voices and stuff like that. It's so much fun.
That's creepy. And look, like that's like we talked about it. Do I have a freaking zit. Anyway,
I do.
we talked. I think we got him in the same spot. I don't know what that is.
Twinsies.
Anyway, damn, what was I saying?
Talking about the weird noise you heard at 3 o'clock in the morning behind my house and underneath the porch.
Yeah, but I feel like what were you saying, Raina? Because
talking about the rake and like crying out for help, like radio voices, like children, old people.
I was gonna say, like in previous podcasts where we would talk about like the paranormal stuff, like
we always end up talking about it.
Yeah. But like horror movies, I told you guys, like I can do zombies, I can do killers, I can do werewolves, vampires. But when it comes to supernatural shit, like witches placing spells on people, like that's a real thing. Or demons, like some people don't believe in that, but me personally, I do. And demons, like I don't think it's possible for you to crawl on the ceiling and turn your head 360 degrees. But possessions and things like that, like no. I believe in. So I don't
Hear
know,
me
man.
out. Hear me out. I think this would be so much fun at a meetup or something, like at Mixon's, obviously, because Mixon, you have the backyard. Sitting out on the porch, a group of us just like reading like cryptid stories from like similar landscapes. I think it would be so much fun. It would get everyone so fucking paranoid. It'd be awesome.
Well, I'm already
okay with that.
Paranoid enough at my house.
Oh,
it's okay
me
because
too.
my lights go on and off all the time in the hallway.
I'm okay with that. And if y'all want to, we can even. Oh, dude, I forgot about that too, Mixon. I'm glad I didn't think about that night because I would have been scared shitless. But you remember, Mixon, when we were playing hide and seek or manhunt or whatever, in your house at night, and then we heard like noises in the like your storage room area, and you and I talked about it, and we were like, no, let's not talk about that until because it's dark. We don't want to think about it. Like if I would have thought about that night, I would have been.
Listen, let me tell you, when we were playing. Like, that's, like, the whole reason, like, I usually avoid that storage room, because, like, imagine you're hiding under those stairs, and you start hearing noises knowing it's not another person in there.
Dude.
I would be shitting my pants under those stairs. I would probably cry. Like, I'm such a puss, dude.
That's what happened to me. That's what happened to me. I was hiding in there one day, and I heard stuff, but I didn't know if somebody was in there or not. I ended up talking to Mixon, finding out nobody was in there, and then he told me,
was it the first meetup?
No, it was the second one.
The second one, like this last one?
Yeah. And then we had that TV thing where it was totally not on, but it was like staticky. Like I was, bro.
What TV?
Yeah, but I like your idea. Like if we're all together, you know what I'm talking about, right, Mixon? Like that TV, like it looked like it was on, but it was not. Like it was staticky in the storage room.
Yeah, that TV. Yeah, the one that's still on the shelf.
Yeah.
I love how I pointed behind me, but it's over
not even on that
way.
shelf.
It's over on the other side of this wall. Yeah. No, that TV was creepy.
Yeah, it was.
No, what we need to do is we need to get us some night vision cameras and go out in the woods beside.
That's what I was
house.
about to say.
Yes.
That's what I was about to say. We can do like a ghost hunting video, but I will tell you right now.
With cryptids.
But I'll tell you right now, I will not mess with a Ouija board or do any kind of seances or trying to summon them. I won't do that, but I will go into like if we can find like an abandoned house or something, we can do like a ghost hunting video. I'm okay with that.
What about that cemetery that's next to the church?
The church, that's apparently one of the most haunted places here and where I live. I'm not gonna say it out loud.
I would love that because so what we can start it is you can start it vlog style in a sense, like just small clips about us talking about all these freaky cryptids and then going and doing that because okay, I also vote we get walkie talkies or something because
dude.
I don't know. I get phones because then everyone can record with their phone and not have to rely on it to respond to everybody. And walkie-talkies, I feel like, is probably our best option.
we should get walkie-talkies and put it on that mode where it's constantly static, like the ghost box on Phasmophobia, where it's like shh. You know what I mean? I don't think Discord picked that up, but
Oh, we heard it.
Oh, okay, yeah, where it's constant like that. Yeah, I think that'd be kind of fun.
I just think it'd be fun because Dude,
But we have to have a partner.
Going back from that fucking graveyard back to Mixon's and then just going by the like obviously using flashlights, not just our phone flashlights, and like going by the water because that's something that paranoids the shit out of me is being near water when it's pitch black. I don't know why.
Especially this lake, dude. It's known as a haunted lake. Like there's so many dead bodies in that lake. It's ridiculous.
Dude, listen. I can't even lie to you. When we were there the first time. Okay, so not obviously this last meetup with Josh and everything. It was just you, Tommy, Mixon, and I. When I fell asleep probably like the first night there or something, and like I had some weird dreams about that lake, and I just never really mentioned it because it tweaks me out. Because like I said, I do not like open water at night. Like it freaks me out. That's why when it started to get dark that one day, Daniel, I was like, all right, I'm going up. Bye. I'm hanging out down here.
I literally stayed down there. I swam a few times too, and
I know. That's why we kept calling down for you because like I was like, Daniel, you good?
It was.
But like we could go by that water when it's dark, and I can guarantee you're gonna have one paranoid rain up because I hate water at dark.
Okay, but I don't know if I could do the video. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know if I can do the video if I'm by myself. Like we gotta have like a battle buddy,
partners or something. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta have a battle buddy.
Daniel, I mean, yeah, because I don't want everyone to stick together the whole time because I feel like that'd be kind of boring. But like if we split up even to like a group of 2 or 3, depending on who's all there, like, oh my god, I love it.
How are we gonna like ghost hunt, without doing like summoning type stuff? Like how is that possible? Because I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna call and say, hey, I don't.
I mean, you kind of gotta like try to like talk to him, but not like Ouija board seances, but like.
Okay, all right. I mean, I could be like, hey, if you're here, dude. See, that's another problem. Is that like, that's one of the things. Is like from my belief, like I said, not everybody believes this, but my belief, like they feed off of fear, and if you're afraid that like that's when they open doors, and there's no way I'm not gonna be scared at that cemetery or by the haunted lake. And
I have a better idea. And this is kind of crazy, and I don't know how much it is, but allegedly there is a haunted house, like a mansion, in Savannah, Georgia. And you can stay there. You can pay to stay there. And there's like a bunch of horror stories about it. And
wait, but is it is it an attraction or is it like a real haunted house?
No, it's a real, it was a legitimate Victorian style home that is actually haunted, not an attraction. There's no actors or nothing. It's like real ghosts that have been proven there. And you could stay there. And I kind of want to go, but I guarantee you I say that, but as soon as I get there, I'm going to either shit myself or I'm going to be so afraid that I'm not going to want to stay there, and I'm going to go to the Hilton down the street and stay in the Hilton Hotel.
So, yeah, there's a few different places in Savannah, like Georgia. There's the Marshall House, Folian. There's a lot of places that are supposed to be haunted.
Okay, well,
the Kehoe House. That's a big house. That's freaky, though.
I'd have to look it up, and I'd have to find out the name, but I'll figure that out later.
Freak it. I'll do it. As long as y'all are, with me.
I'm gonna be like, we all need to sleep on the floor next to each other because I'm not sleeping alone.
Yeah,
Nope.
And Tommy's in front of me the whole time. I am ducking covering behind Tommy. I'm just scared. I know what's gonna happen is somebody's gonna get spooked. Everybody's gonna take off running and leave me behind.
That's gonna happen to me. I'll be the first one running. I can't even say anything. I'm gone.
I really. Never mind. I'm just gonna stop myself because I'll get my own self in trouble.
Were you gonna say you'd trip Tommy and run? Because I already said that.
No. I was gonna say something else, and I'll tell you after we're not recording.
No, say it. We can cut it.
I can't.
We can always cut it.
You promise to cut this? Because I'm gonna be really angry if this makes this into the video, because it'll get us in trouble.
Okay, if it gets us into trouble, then it's gonna get cut. So.
You really want me to say it, Daniel?
I do.
I mean, we're almost done with the video. Can you remember it?
Yes.
As long as you can remember.
I can remember it.
Okay.
It'd be a lot less editing to not have to cut that out.
Yeah. I mean, we're already at 57 minutes now, and we have that other portion from the other thing. Yeah. So I think we're good here. I mean, I think this was a pretty good one.
Daniel, you get to do the outro. I did the intro.
I got you.
Thank you.
Actually, I kind of like Mixon when he did the intro on that one video. That was kind of nice.
Facts.
What video?
The acted out when you said everybody's name except Pantry. You called her Pantry and not Rena. You called everybody by their own name except her, and she was like, "What the fuck?"
I was like, "What the hell? Am I chopped liver?"
Yes.
But
right, well.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess I'm doing this.
Yep.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm glad I got to join in. I know obviously I wasn't here for part of the video, but here I am. Make sure you check out all of our links in the description with our merch and our links to our store and everything, and everybody's social media will also be in there. So I hope you all have a great day and enjoy yourself, and deuces. See you next time.
Deuces. We'll see y'all in the next podcast.